Okay, so I'm here with Patrick, and we're at Dragon Factory.
Yeah, in Scotland.
How do you say it in Danish?
Scotland.
Say it really slowly.
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I've been here before. I had a game here with some Team Kings once for the Winter League. Played a really cool guy. And I'm really excited about today. I'm really fucking hungover. We had a bit of a big night last night.
Two times on the road?
yeah, maybe. I've been pretty ill this morning. So yeah, today's tournament is going to be a bit of a big ask for me.
It's going to be fine. Nobody played 98 before.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. So Patrick, what army have you got today?
Well, I brought my Lizardman.
Yeah, tell me what
the High Elves sucks.
Yeah, the High Elves. I'm playing High Elves.
Okay.
Tell me what you got today.
I'm gonna play what is called the Gungan army, where you just take
the Gungans.
The Gungan army. You take small army of blocks, preferably with temple guards and a slan. Then you bring the Stegodon or the Triceratops with the godly engine that gives basically your whole army of ward save within a bubble with a range of 12.
So it's like it's a 5+ ward save within 12 inches against shooting and magic.
No, against ranged attacks.
Range attacks. So all ranged attacks.
All ranged attacks.
So you get 5+ ward save, and then in combat you get a 6+ ward save.
Yeah. And then in my turn, it reduces the casting cost of my spells with 2 from a lord that I can choose.
So the rule is that you choose at the beginning of every turn.
At the beginning of every turn, you can pick an ability.
It's so good. It's so good.
Even if you don't need to cast the spells cheaper, you can also use
you get
it.
+2 to cast.
No, it reduces the casting cost with 2.
Reduces the casting cost by 2.
Yeah, so it's not.
So it's not like
it's not harder to dispel, but it's easier to cast.
Yeah.
It's still
really good.
Equivalent of a +3, but not harder to dispel.
Yeah, it's really.
I think it's a nice way to do it.
We played each other last on it's 2 days ago. Saturday today, and we played each other on Thursday.
Yeah.
And your magic was so dominant. I mean, I had a level 2 like a lore master, and you had a slan. And you were getting essentially +2 to cast, like -2 on your casting rolls, and you were just throwing 2 dice at spells.
Yeah, and then I had the discipline that gave me +1 to cast, and then I channeled a die every time.
It was crazy powerful, and I was stopping once. I would just pick one spell per magic phase. I'm going to stop one spell and then let you cast everything else. It was crazy good. So I'm pretty hopeful for your chances today.
Well, I hope so.
What's actually exactly? Tell me exactly what's in your list. You have a slam.
Yeah, it's called an Urge High Priest. Something. Yeah, it's a slam.
I think it should be a frog priest.
Frog priest. Slam. And he's got something like extra channel, +1 to cast.
Something
extra spells.
Something nice that when you played against me on Thursday that you had was you put your slan in the 3rd rank.
Yeah, exactly.
So in the new rules, this is something you can do.
Yeah, the way I read the rules were if you don't have the first in rank rule, you can just put them anywhere in the unit.
Yeah, so that means that the temple guard, you have 2 ranks of temple guard before the slam. Yeah. And this might not seem like a big deal, but then when you're in combat, you actually get 2 ranks of attacks.
Yeah, you get essentially
10 models to attack rather than 8. Yeah, 8 or 7 models.
No, it's 2 attacks.
Yeah, so you get some extra attacks, which is nice.
Yeah, and when you combine that with + to hit and + strength and armor piercing,
all these metal spells.
Then 2 attacks are really good.
So you're running your slam on metal.
Yeah.
And what magic items do you have?
I just have the tome that gives him an extra spell.
Yeah.
So you got 5 spells.
5 spells from metal.
Yeah, it's not metal. It's alchemy now, actually.
So Patrick, tell me what else you have on your list. You have 2 cowboys.
Yeah, one is the initiative 10 sword.
So two Saurus uncold ones.
Yeah, I thought everybody knew what cowboys were.
Yeah, we have to assume that they don't.
No, okay. So you know what's called a cowboy?
Tell me.
Because in the old days, when the cold ones looked like a cow, they called them cowboys because it was a completely ugly model. I mean, it was.
Okay, I didn't know that actually. I just assumed that they were called cowboys because they're like riding a.
No, because the cold ones looked like ugly cows.
Oh, I actually like the old cold ones.
No, it was horrible.
Yeah, the fat ones with the heads.
It's a fat cow.
Yeah, I used to like. I like them. I think they were cool. I think they were better than the new ones. But the Lizardman ones fucking suck. They look shit.
They look like a cartoon. Good morning, Lasse.
Hey, Lasse. Good. We're podcasting right now.
Did you see the pictures?
The pictures?
Yeah. I've been a bit sick this morning.
Okay, let's continue.
So what do you have? What's your loadout on your cowboys?
One is running with a PSB flank.
Yeah.
And then he has the water save 4+, and then just a great weapon.
Yeah.
And it gives him like 1+, 4+, and.
So he's got 1+ arm save, 4+ ward save, and strength 7.
Yeah.
Initiative. Nothing
No,
anyway.
no.
So it doesn't matter. It may as well
Yeah.
have a great weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Then,
pretty
and
strong.
then the other one is more tricky.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
So he's got the sword of initiative 10.
Initiative 10 sword. Okay.
Yeah, and it also makes him wound on everything on 4+ at least.
How many points is that?
Only 25.
That's good.
Yeah.
For Saurus, that's really good because he's strength 5 anyway.
Yeah.
So you got -2 armor save and
it'll
probably
work.
wounding
I mean,
most stuff on a 2+.
Against the
3+.
dragon, you're wounding the dragon on 4+, and he has 5+ armor save.
Yeah, a small dragon.
And you go first.
Yeah. That's really key. I think something that's really important in this edition is actually
Going first.
who goes first.
Yeah.
Like we played the first game we played. We had 2 blocks of white lions, like exactly the same number, and the only difference was I had a Lawmaster in the front.
No, you cast Miasma.
Yeah, exactly. And I cast Miasma, and that reduced your initiative. So I'm striking first.
You killed half of my
I killed half the unit before you even got to attack, and that's really important. I think the initiative in this edition, like without ASF, like the ASF kind of not disappearing. Like now it's possible to hit.
Yeah.
So the ASF is like normally you just used to striking first, but now it's like the initiative actually makes a difference now. I think for elves anyway.
Yeah, but for everybody. But
Yeah.
I think it's really nice so they make the stat actually usable.
Yeah.
Because back in the old days when you just hit first when you charged, the initiative was not a factor.
Again, yeah.
I mean,
If you charge and you hit first, yeah.
yeah, it was.
I like it. I like this edition. I'm really excited actually about this tournament.
Actually, when you play with additional hand weapons on your models, you get +1
Yeah,
initiative.
really good. War Dancers, initiative 7. They're so broken.
I mean, it's almost as fast as a Elven Lord.
Yeah. Like a noble is initiative 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you have a slan with all these magic items.
Tricks
Two cowboys.
Yeah.
That's your heroes.
Yeah.
What do you have else in your army?
Then I'm running 3 units of 10 skink hunters with shields,
With shields.
and javelins.
-1 to hit in combat.
Yeah, and poison attacks and
Poison
javelins.
attacks and
It's
javelins.
just really good. I mean, solid.
Yeah.
Then I'm running I think 20 Saurus warriors,
Yeah.
and they have the +1 initiative, and they have
This is a new thing for Lizardman.
yeah.
should probably-
It's a sacred spawning rule.
So the spawnings are back. Like we had spawnings in 6th edition, right?
Yeah.
And now they're back in 9th.
Ninth. Yeah.
And
It's-
so your spawning. What does your spawning give you?
It's different upgrades you can buy.
Give us a few examples.
So
of some of the
there's only
spawnings.
4, so I can just.
Oh, there's only 4. Okay,
go
yeah,
through them.
yeah. That's
The first one, which is the one that I picked, gives you a strider in water and forests, and +1 initiative. So you retain your ranks.
What's the Saurus initiative? 1,
2.
2.
So it's on 3. It's
That's reasonable. That's a big difference between 2 and 3. Is a big difference.
yeah.
Are
And
you striking at the same time
if
as a
you're-
dragon or an empire?
if you're combining it with the miasma,
Yeah,
then you can actually sometimes go first.
yeah.
But then being strider and woods and water features is really good, especially when there's one in the middle of the board.
Yeah, so Strider, this edition, it gives you, it allows you to have rank bonus in this terrain feature.
Exactly.
So if you're a unit of Saurus and you have Forest Strider, you can stand in the wood and you get your rank bonus and you get steadfast in the
It's
feature.
really good.
It's really good.
And also, if you get charged by something that will take dangerous terrain tests from the wood feature,
Yeah.
it's even better.
Yeah. You can just sit there in the woods, like Lizardman as well. They just kind of sit there and wait for you to come there. Wait for you to come
But I
to
think
them.
it's a fluffy rule because I mean, Lizardmen, they used to live in the jungle.
Yeah, I like it. How many points is the spawnings?
It's 1 point per model.
For every spawning?
No, there's one that costs 2. But
What are the other spawnings?
yeah, one is the spawning of Triceratops. It gives you +1 to your armor save.
Wow. Okay,
So 2 points.
So you have Saurus with a 3+ armor save?
Yeah,
Wow, that's really good.
but then they cannot pursue.
How many points are they in total?
It's 11. So if you buy the upgrade, it's 13.
So 13 points for a strength 4, toughness 4 infantry model with a spear.
With a spear,
With
it's
a
free.
spear.
Spear's free.
And if you don't have a spear, it's minus hit.
Yeah, from the
And you
shield
have
room.
a 3+ armor save. So that's really good.
But you cannot overrun and you cannot pursue.
That's part of the spawning.
It's part of the spawning. Yeah. It's kind of to make it.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's going to come into play.
But it gives you a downside from taking.
Yeah,
the spawning.
I think it's fair.
It's fair that way.
I think it's fair. It's really good though. 3+ armor save is crazy. Like we played.
That sounds like Iron Breakers.
Yeah.
They have 2+ armor save.
But then you combine it with alchemy, so the attribute from alchemy gives you +1 armor save.
Yeah.
Then you have 2+
armor
armor
save infantry is crazy.
in core.
In core, yeah. Yeah. We played on Thursday, and the Temple Guard was I charged a dragon in the side. I had a chariot in the other side and some silver helms in the other side, and
BSB on an eagle.
BSB and the eagle and with the dragon, and I couldn't take them off. Eventually I ground you down,
but I still had 4 models left.
At the end of the game, you had 4 models left, and they were that was a 3+ arm save infantry with the metal attribute. Yeah, it was crazy powerful. So you have a unit of Saurus and you have 3 units of Skinks. What else do you have in your army today?
Then I have a new unit. Actually, it's not a new unit, but you used to never take them. It's the Jungle Swarms.
Jungle Swarms?
Yeah.
So they're actually viable this edition?
Yeah, because when they attack something, everything that attacks a target gets point attacks.
Okay, so...
And they are in core.
Yeah.
And they can be upgraded to Scout, which is really good.
So you have Jungle Swarms with Scouts.
Yeah.
And if they charge something, in combination with another unit, the other unit gets poison attacks.
Yeah.
So, for example, say you charge your Saurus in and you charge your Jungle Swarms in. All your Saurus are getting poison attacks.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
So if you have Jungle Swarms and Skinks, you could actually charge the dragon and be lucky.
Take it off.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
I mean, if it only has like 1 or 2 wounds.
If you've got some good dice and you roll a lot of 6s.
Yeah. I mean, my Skinks usually, they poison 4 out of 10 shots.
Yeah,
so.
Standard.
So they have really
you have
good.
some Jungle Swarms, and you have some Skinks, and you have some Saurus. Is that all your core?
Yeah, it takes up. It's 600 points exactly.
Yeah.
We're playing 200.
2400.
Yeah,
2400 standard size. So what else do you have in your army today?
Then I took a unit of Lizardman.
Lizardman?
Of Shrine Guards.
Shrine Guards?
Sorry, Shrine Guards. Temple Guards.
Temple Guards, yeah. And they're same as before. Stubborn
with a slam.
3+ arm save, halberds, shields.
Yeah.
They're really good, right?
Yeah.
Still
but now they
are
have.
They more expensive?
No, it's 13 points. So
13 points for Temple Guard? What?
I think it's
You're
1 point.
kidding me?
It's 1 point cheaper than 8th edition, I think. And now they have.
They're so good for that price tag. Oh my god!
But you can upgrade them for 1 point to give them Weapon Master. Then you could fight with Hangman Shields if you want to have distraction on them.
That's good. So 1 point. So that's 14 points.
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth it.
No, I'm not sure it's worth it either. But
you just want more models.
I mean, yeah, like they're good enough with halberds. 4+ arm save with halberds is good enough.
Yeah.
That's so good. And well, you had some Cold One Riders?
Then I had 5 Cold One Riders with a champion now.
And
I switched around.
What's the difference between the Cold One Riders now and the old edition?
Strength 6 and reroll 1s to hit.
Okay, so we should probably say this. So all Saurus,
they have the Born Predator rule.
So the predatory fighter.
Yeah. Instead of gaining an extra attack on a 6, you just reroll 1s to hit, which makes it even nicer when you combine it with metal +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So you're hitting on
2
3s,
or 4,
usually 3s.
Yeah. Easy roll.
And then you reroll 1s.
Yeah.
Then you hit a lot.
And then with now they have lances, right?
Yeah.
So strength 4 with lances.
Yeah, it's strength 6
like
on the
a
charge.
lot of units now have lances rather than light lances or spears.
Yeah. So and they all have 4 attacks each. So 2 from the Saurus, 2 from the Cold One. 2
from Saurus, 2 from the Cold One. So 2 strength 4 attacks and 2 strength 6 attacks per model.
Yeah. So
how many points?
It's 35 something.
35 points. But they're good though. The toughness 4, 1+, 2+ arm save.
2+.
2+ arm
but
save.
they can be upgraded to 1+.
Oh, it's so broken.
No, but it costs 10 points.
10 points per model.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're never gonna do that.
That's 45 points. No.
Yeah. So 35 points for a 2+ arm save cavalry, which is immune psychology. Stupid, but you're never gonna fail your test on the Cold War.
No, but you cannot flee charges.
Yeah, but come on.
It's okay.
But you're strength 4. You don't want to flee your charges.
No. Maybe.
I
like to flee with my army. It's really.
Flee, run away.
I have this block of stars. I don't care. I can flee.
Well, you had some other stuff in your army. You had a Bastille. What's the Bastille gun called now?
I didn't bring it.
But what's it called?
Mesiosaurus. It's better than
Latin
before.
name. Yeah. So, but you had a Stegodon with the engine.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
It was really good.
Yeah. So you get the ward save. We talked about that already.
Yeah, and we talked about
it.
It's
cheap. It's so cheap. 210 points.
15.
215 points for a Stegodon with the ward save.
Yeah, but I really thought that maybe I could squeeze in the upgrade to make it +1 strength, +1 wound, so it has 6 wounds.
That's the ancient.
Yeah. 6 wound and strength 6.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. How many points is that?
It's 40 points upgrade.
Yeah, it's worth it, I think.
And if you think you have trouble with monsters, you could upgrade the impact hits to D3 wounds each.
Oh, that's the impaling
Sharp
ones,
ones.
yeah. I mean, it's not essential, but you can take it.
I didn't bring it, but yeah. And then I think I had.
So rounding off your army now. So
I have one unit left.
One unit left.
The Sky Riders.
And you have you had a Salamander as well.
Oh yeah, Salamander with Venom upgrade.
Okay, so you have Pterodons, Sky Riders.
Yeah. And I upgraded them with Fire Bowlers.
Yeah, so that's exactly the same as before, right? No change.
Well, they got better armor save now.
Yeah, 3+ armor save.
No, 4+.
4+ armor save.
I checked the upgrade. You can upgrade them with shields for 5 points.
5 points each.
Yeah, I think it's expensive, and it's a throwaway unit, so you don't really need it. But against small stuff, 3+ armor save.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Really good. And do they have any downsides from having a shield?
No.
So it's like flying cavalry, 4+ armor save normal, and then 3+ armor save with a shield. That's really good.
Yeah, but it's only strength 3, and it has
toughness 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kill them, but that's okay. Fairly pointed unit, I think.
They vanguard. They drop rocks. They throw fire.
The dropping rocks thing. I got caught out. We were talking about it before the game, and I didn't realize they dropped rocks, and I put my scouts way too close, and they just got.
But it didn't change. They always had that feature. So yeah.
And then you have a Stegodon. A Salamander.
Yeah, the Salamander.
How is the Salamander different this edition?
Well, in the first compendium they put up for 9, it only had 3 wounds.
Okay.
Which was kind of
4, right?
Yeah, now it has 4. 3 wounds were a little too little because in the old rules it had the handles. Yeah. So it essentially had 5+ handle save because you could hit the handles instead of the Salamander. But now it got 4 wounds, so it's a little bit more resilient. And it will, if it stays within the bubble of the ward save from the Stegodon, it's really good. I mean, then you have 5+ armor save, 5+ ward save, 4 wounds, toughness 4.
Yeah.
It's shooting.
It's much more survivable.
Yeah.
But what does it actually do in shooting phase?
It can shoot with a fire weapon, or it can shoot venom.
Yeah.
Venom is a catapult with 18 inches of range, and it has strength 1.
So it's a small template, 3-inch template.
Yeah, 3-inch template with strength 1, +1 to hit, and
+1 to wound.
Oh yeah, +1 to wound.
So you're pretty much always wounding on a 5+.
Yeah, exactly.
So you put the template down and
scatter it.
Everything, scatter it. Everything under it takes a wound on a 5+.
Yeah.
No, I'm safe.
Yeah, because it has toxic attacks.
And what does the flaming one do?
I don't know. It was shit.
The flaming one shit. Okay. So you're always going to use the toxic one.
Yeah, I thought so because the flaming is a little bit more random in how far it goes, and it's shorter range also. So you need to be closer to the enemy.
Yeah.
And I think 18 is a good range for it because you can kind of stay away and you can actually stay behind your army if you want.
Yeah.
The flaming, well, it cannot.
It's a stone throw, so you can.
Yeah, you can shoot indirect if you want.
You can shoot indirectly, so you can hide behind your Saurus or your.
No, but you can still draw line of sight through your Saurus.
Yeah, but you can hide behind and you can still shoot over.
Yeah, but you could do that regardless. You can hide behind a hill and shoot over it.
Wow. Okay, so you can really hide it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many points is it this time?
70.
70 points. That's really good. A bolt throw is 75. So
I think it's better than a bolt throw.
Yeah, I think so as well. 5+ to wound, no armor save. Really good.
Yeah. Especially because you have so many tools to get rid of armor saves.
Yeah.
And it's still decent against infantry.
Does it synergize with the slant at all? Can you buff it in any way? I mean, you can improve its armor save from the low attribute. Can you?
Yeah, but it can still fight. It
has strength 5, 2 attacks.
I think 2 attacks.
And a stomp.
Yeah, and a stomp. And if you charge something in the side or in the rear, you get +1, +2 to combat resolution.
Yeah. It's definitely viable. Definitely a viable choice.
Yeah.
So today, we don't know who we're playing yet. This is like let me just check. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm really hungover, and we don't know who we're going to fight. But is there any armies that you want to fight? Any armies you don't want to fight? Any matchups you're afraid of?
I want to fight the High Elves.
You want to fight the High Elves? High Elves are shit. That's why.
I don't want to fight Tomb Kings. I mean, Tomb Kings.
I only have a couple of monsters.
Tomb Kings or Dark Elves? No, thank you.
Yeah, Tomb Kings are really.
Or Wood Elves.
Wood Elves are crazy.
If somebody is a jerk and put together a really nasty Wood Elf list, I have no chance at all.
So I think we're gonna take a little break now and
set up the armies. I guess.
You set up the armies, see who we're paired against. Then we're gonna come back later and we'll probably have a chat with Patrick afterwards and see how he's going. So thank you very much, Patrick, for having a chat with us, and we'll speak to you later.
Thank you. Bye.